You want to learn how to become the best content creator of 2025 and how to do great things on the platform so that you can get views, get monetized, and all those good things, okay? If that's you, come on to the room because Kay is going to help you figure out those dynamics so that you can go ahead and do those things, okay? Because ain't no reason why you can't. All right, so before we get started, I always have my handy dandy note paper so that I can make sure that I'm giving you the best information as possible and I don't forget anything, okay? All right, so we're gonna get into it. Go ahead and subscribe while you at it. Okay, so I've been on the platform for a while, okay? My biggest platform that I was on that I grew quickly, well, I would say about a good 6 to 8 months, was on TikTok. But as we know, TikTok is about to be gone, okay? So if you're trying to find your way over here because you was over there, I'm gonna tell you what you need to do because over here is work, okay? So the very first thing that you need to do is you need to know your audience, okay? You can't just start dishing out content left and right and you don't know who you're making content for, okay? I have a video about how to do that. I'm gonna link it in the description box, but I'll give you a little intel, okay? So if your content is all about women or, you know, I don't know, a mother or all these other type of dynamics, depending on what it is, okay, then that's your audience. You're going to create content for whoever those group of people are, okay? Know the age range, know all of those components to help you narrow down to the T on who you are talking to, okay? Because that helps you on this platform because YouTube know who to push your content to, okay? Because they can see what we're searching. So if I'm searching content for mothers or anything like that, and that is you, okay, you should eventually pull up in the browse features, depending on how you label your titles of your videos, okay? But like I said before, I go too deep into that information on another video, okay? Second thing, okay, if you are coming on to YouTube and you're going to be very, very new, you can grow your channel in 30 days, okay? No, I'm not saying you're going to get monetized in 30 days. What I'm saying to you is you can grow your channel in 30 days being consistent, okay? What I mean by that is dropping one video a day, okay, on the platform that's going to be considered long form content. Now, you can start out with like 8 to 9 minute videos and try to progress longer if the key is to get monetized, okay? Because this is a long form platform. Now they do have shorts, okay? I typically do shorts on my channel just for fun, right? If you go on there, you'll see my trends of just like making little videos of me just showing my personality because it is YouTube. Like, I don't want to make everything about teaching. I'm a teacher by day. I'm a teacher all day, okay? So, but get on here and post one long form content a day and a few shorts, okay? And be consistent with it for 30 days, okay? If you do that, you will see the growth, all right? And I'm talking about starting out with like low subscribers, okay? The key thing that we want to know right now on YouTube is that YouTube is not really looking at how many subscribers you have right currently, right? Now, of course, we know that in order to get monetized, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Cool, they understand that. But the biggest thing of anything else is the views, okay? You got to get the views. In order to get the views, you have to put out content. How are you going to get views if you don't have any content? So being consistent, posting one time a day for 30 days, every day, to get content on your platform so that you can get views, right? Because people love to binge watch channels, which means if you create a playlist, right? Within that playlist, depending on what those topics are about, you put those topics in your playlist and allow the people on your channel or your audience to look at those videos. But you can't get views if you don't have any videos. Okay, all right. So the third thing you want to do is you want to focus on quality, okay? Now, I talked about dishing out one video a day. You'll be like, well, that's quantity. It is. You have to have a quantity of videos that's quality worthy to get views, okay? What I mean by that is you want to make sure that your videos are not all over the place, okay? There's a flow of what you're talking about and it's organized and structured, okay? People don't want to get on your video and there's just too much going on. They don't want to be confused. They're coming to either learn something from you, to be entertained, or to be persuaded about something. But most of the time it's entertainment and education on YouTube is all I've pretty much seen. Entertainment and education. Either someone is getting entertained or they're learning something, okay? There's no other dynamics that I have seen before. You are persuaded, okay, through ads, okay? Using PI, like I teach in my English class, okay? So either you're being persuaded to do something, you're being informed, which is getting information, or you're getting entertainment. Okay, so make sure that you have quality content that is well structured and organized, if that makes any kind of sense, okay? If you're trying to be a content creator in 2025, a good content creator, all right? Fourth thing, this is the biggest thing for me because I had to, when I got on the platform, I had to continue to learn. Okay, so the fourth thing is to continue your education of learning the platform. Study the platform day by day. While you're on the platform, the biggest thing you can do to learn is trial and error. Okay, figure out what works, what does not work. Okay, do it a few times to see if it does work. If it's working, continue to do whatever it is that it's working. Okay, if it's not working, if you tried it several times and it's just falling, it's not working, then we don't want to continue to do it anymore. Okay, you want to continue to study, continue to create strategies, right? Make a whole list of strategies. Try those strategies out while you're on the platform. See what works and what doesn't work. As it works, you put a check by it. Okay, I'm going to use that in my Rolodex of strategies to make sure that I'm always staying consistent. Okay, with that, and I'm going to continue on with all of my other strategies. What doesn't work, I'm scratching it off. If I've done it a few times, I'm not going to do it anymore. And then you will have a whole deck of strategies that you're going to implement in your videos every single time, right? If it's working, okay? If it's not working, then we're not going to do it, okay? And you want to have a good 4 to 5 strategies that you want to try to keep a hold of, so that you either use them all at one time in your videos, whatever those strategies may be. I am creating a 12 strategy video thing. I'm letting you know like different things that have been working for me. Those are in the works that I should be dropping this week, okay? But you want to just make sure you practice, you study, and create your own strategies. Everybody on YouTube have their own list of strategies that they share with you, okay? But then how can you make your own strategies to see what works? Because I can tell you something, somebody else can tell you something, you trying it out, and you're like, this ain't working. Well, come up with your own strategy so that you can feel like you did something, okay? The fifth thing, this is one of the biggest things that I try to make sure that I do, and if I miss it, I feel so like bad, and I try to make sure I go and fix it, okay? But if you get comments or anything like that, a like, you can't do anything with a like because you don't know who liked your video or whatever. So there's not much you can do is be like, okay, thank you. You don't know who it is, okay? But if you get comments, I want you to heart the comment, I want you to like the comment, and I want you to comment back to whoever it was that decided to engage with you. That means that that person took time out of their day to communicate with you, okay? Because your video was so great, or whatever it is, entertaining, and they wanted to say something to you. Please respond back to your audience because it's a community thing, okay? Also on the platform, I feel like that drives more motive for YouTube to push your video even further because they see the engagement piece, okay? Biggest things on YouTube right now is your thumbnail needs to be eye attracting, your title needs to be eye attracting, and they need to see that you have engagement going on, okay? Is what they want to see. So if you're getting comments and you're not engaging back, YouTube is like, oh, okay, well, you don't want to help you push you through the algorithm. The more you comment on the videos, it kind of helps boost you just a little bit more in the algorithm so that more people can see your videos. Engage with your people, okay? Don't take, and don't give back to the community. Okay, last one. Biggest thing, okay? And I'm gonna like jumble all this up together. I'll have 2 more, okay? The first thing, the best thing to do to become a good content creator, starting out, to help you kind of figure out the dynamics of how you're going to do this, okay? The best way to plan out your content is to create like mini series of something, right? So figure out what you want to talk about on your page. And like I said, I'm linking a video in the description box that kind of covers everything I'm talking about. What do you want to be talking about on your page, okay? If you have several topics, depending on how you decide to create the content, okay? If you have several topics that you want to talk about, break those things down into series, okay? So you have a topic, what are subtopics within that topic that you can break down in series to make your content. I promise you, this makes content creating so much better for you as the individual because now you have an outline of what you want to talk about. Teacher moment, okay? So I'm an English teacher, right? We know that when we write essays, you have to have an outline. So it's the same thing. Use those same strategies that you thought didn't work, help you in school. They do. Okay, when it comes to creating content, decide, what am I going to talk about? Okay, this is my topic. What will be my subtopics in these categories? And each subtopic can be a video. Okay, so you can have your main topic and 3 subtopics. Now you have, or 4 subtopics. Now you have 4 videos. And then you take each one of those videos, right? And you plan out what you want to talk about with that. So then you have all this content that all you have to do is piece it together and make it beautiful content. That should have been the first tip. But I guess you got to know your audience first before you decide. Anyways, okay? Hopefully that makes sense, all right? And then the last thing I'm going to say when it comes to all of this, which some people be like, that's the first thing. Listen, do not worry about having like cameras, because you see all these YouTubers like, oh, I got this camera to make my content. I am using my iPhone to make my content, okay? I have a camera, a professional camera. However, I use that camera for family and taking pictures of my doggies and stuff like that, right? Maybe take pictures for somebody else, depending on what the situation is. But I use my iPhone because it's easier, it's accessible. I can travel with it in my pocket. I have to worry about having other gets and gadgets, okay? But I will tell you, things that you need to have. Make sure you have your iPhone. Make sure that when you're using your phone, or if you don't have the iPhone, whatever, Android, whatever, okay? I'm team Android and iPhone because I've had both of them, so I really don't care. But make sure you have your phone. Make sure your camera is cleaned off very well so that you don't have this like glare on your phone. Get you a mini tripod, right, that you can use if you want to make your videos, depending on what you're doing, that you can stand up and go somewhere and make content, right? And then make sure that you have some type of lighting device, if not natural light, so that it's clear that people can see you on your videos. That's my last tip. Like, I'm not big on having like all these big old components, but I feel like you can get a tripod from Walmart for like $10-11. You can order one on Amazon for cheap. And then like right now I'm using a desk lamp that I bought, but it's really good lighting. But usually if I'm making videos outside of my room, my classroom, I do it in natural light, okay? I do have a ring light, but I just feel like it's just so big I don't have time to do all that, okay? But anyways, I'm rambling. All right, so if you're trying to be or become a content creator in 2025, I feel like this video will give you what you need, plus my video that I'm going to link in the description box to help you even further. Those 2 videos plus everything else on my page actually will help you like get through what you need, okay? If you just go through my playlist and watch those videos, it will help you figure out the dynamics of how to get on here and do what you need to do, okay? So if you like this video and I gave you effective feedback, go ahead and comment below, like, what is it that you need as a content creator, what you need help with so I can assist you, what type of videos you need to see to help you become a content creator so I can assist you. And if you liked it so much, go ahead and subscribe and all those good things. And I just hope you have a wonderful day. Love you. Toodles.